we need to get you more food, Fred. Have we run out of food? Oh no. We need to place that Chewy order soon.
I did also.
I can, if you want to look at stuff together.
I don't think there's much to say.
Are you ready to eat, Fred? Yeah, I know. You've been patient. Did you say hi to the people? Fred, don't be rude. Did you say hi? Oh, you a hungry boy. Okay, alright. I hear you. Your meows have somehow gotten even more pathetic. Didn't know that was possible. But it is. Yeah. Okay, don't bat me. He's batting me. He's batting me. Why are you batting me? Ow! Are you biting me too? What the fuck, Fred? He's gotten feisty. You guys saw the bite? Did you guys see the bite? I didn't see the bite, I just felt it, and it made me very terrified. If you could do that to me now while I'm still conscious, what can he do to me when I'm not conscious? A monster. Tiny little monster. Now, Co, you had a disappointing day. But why? Sit. I also had a very interesting day. 3 of the people that I've worked with at Hearst all made the announcement to me today that they are leaving. So it has been an intense Monday. I came back into the swing of things with a lot of recipes to develop, hence why I'm gonna develop one right now. Before I shoot them, I need to shoot 4 videos this week, in addition to developing 2 of those recipes, which are brand new, 2 are pre-existing. I started this week with a bargaining session that was as dull as ever, and everyone was very low energy. I truly think we're all burnt out. We started off with like 50-something people on the bargaining committee, and like right now I don't even know where we're at, but we're certainly not at full staff on the bargaining committee, and it just feels like everyone is doggone tired, really doggone tired, and I don't know if it's gonna get any better from here on out. So it has felt a very demoralizing day. It's not all Delish people, it's Hearst people in general. I consider them all to be my coworkers since we are under one company, but Nowco, that really does suck. I hate it when jobs do that. I once did a 6-question edit test that I spent like 7 or 8 hours completing, and I never heard back from them. And when I finally reached out, they were like, "Oh yeah, we stopped hiring because of COVID, so we paused all the processes for now." And they never got back to me, so that was great. This is what we feed Fred now. It's Dave's turkey and giblets pate dinner, and ingredients are water, turkey, chicken, poultry giblets, however you pronounce that, dried egg product, guar gum, and lots of little additives and vitamins. So pretty straightforward shit. Hello, Massachusetts. Oh my god, Aaron, I'm so fucking stupid. I only bought 1 onion when I needed 2. I only bought 1 when I needed 2.
Oh, there's one in the fridge that I got.
That's true. Are you done, Freddie? All done? It's a clean plate. It's a clean plate, buddy. Very good. Look at that. He's like, is there more? Is there more you're not showing me? Look at that clean plate. Thank you for eating. Ooh, hot peppers sound great, but we're gonna hold on receiving fresh produce. Not sure when that's gonna reach us. And I also still don't have a P.O. box. So develop a recipe right now for this week that I have to film. It is chicken parmesan pasta. We're gonna start off with some bacon, I think. I'm also gonna start my timer to see roughly how long this all takes. I think it's gonna take 40 minutes total from start to finish, but we'll start the prep, we'll start the total timer. Right now, I need 2 slices of bacon. 2. Okay. This is bacon that I bought from the farmer's market a while back, and I froze it because I didn't need all of it. I'm gonna put that over medium heat. It is a very plain-tastic day today. Non-stop all day long. Oh my god, Fred just ran into the bookshelf like a dummy. Fred, are you okay, buddy? He literally just ran head on into the bookshelf. Wow. I know. I feel so bad for him. That was 2 minutes of prep. I'm going to jot that down. I'm going to start the timer again to see how long the bacon takes to cook. We are going to prep the chicken breasts. I will be making this tonight. Aaron and I are going to eat some, but I will also have some left over, and then I'll have to make it again for video. So if anybody lives near me and you want some chicken parm pasta, holler at me. You have 2 opportunities this week. Whoop, sorry guys, almost knocked you over. There you go. You guys can see better now. I'm basically trying to render out all the fat from the bacon so that we can use it to sear off the chicken breasts. And if we don't have enough, I will be adding do you recall us having my recipe. It's okay, I'll just fluff it up with a little bit of poppy seed, I guess. Sorry if I'm not very attentive to everyone's chats today. I am preoccupied. Very preoccupied. I hope you will forgive me, and if you don't, my life will go on anyway. Ooh, I bought some chopped onions. Look at me, thinking ahead. Got garlic powder and onion. Nice. Good job, June. Good deal of fat coming out. I would say we have like 2 to 3 tablespoons, which is nice. Let that go for a little while longer, and then I'm gonna fish out the bacon. And that heat down lower. That was about 4 to 5 minutes. Stop that timer. Write that down. Turn the heat off for now while we fish these bacon bits out. I like to tilt my pan to one side so that the fat can drain off to the other for a little while. And then I can spoon out my meat. Sure is, girlfriend. Nobody puts bacon in... Nobody puts bacon in chicken parm, but why?
That is my gender assigned role. I love bacon.
Bacon and bacon fat. The way meat is meant to be eaten, if you eat it, is you eat every single part of it, yeah? So here we have the bacon pieces. Okay, now I'm going to pat off my chicken breasts, then I am going to coat it in salt and pepper. Then we are going to sear it. I normally don't ever waste a paper towel on patting my chicken breasts down, but because we have some really hot bacon grease here, I want to make sure they are as dry as possible so that they don't splatter. One hand covered by meat, the other spices. Try to eliminate some of that cross-contamination if possible. Has anyone else just stopped recycling their plastics because they don't see any point in it. Sometimes I catch myself just feeling completely disillusioned. Need my water. Water, please. I don't know how many of you saw that live that I did from the airport where we were running to catch the flight that we got deplaned twice from. But I basically forgot to zip up my backpack and this thermos fell out. And listen, it's already pretty dinged from me having it for 10 years, but this fell out as I was running onto the airport floor and it made such a clatter that like half the room turned around. And right now it is so dinged that it's not even sitting level on the counter. Kind of bummed. Been 4 minutes. Not yet. Thank you for calling me a butternut, Ned. I also never finish eating my sticky rice. I guess I should get on that, huh? Aaron, I'm gonna be lazy and I'm gonna use your Pecorino Romano instead of my Parmesan, okay? Thank you. I don't feel like grating cheese today. This is not the day to grate cheese. It's not new, it's been around for a very long time. More of my cranberry pandan sticky rice. Okay. Hi, Fred. Yeah, welcome. You smell the bacon chicken? Smart boy. Alright, it's been 10 minutes. Now these are really fat, ginormous breasts coming from chicken who can't sustain their own weight. Very, very sad chickens. Even though it's organic, it is still Purdue chickens. Unfortunately, I don't live in a bougie enough area where I could get happy chickens conveniently. So because I'm on a tight schedule this week, I got sad Purdue chickens. Fred is very polite. Yes, I am a Libra, supposedly. Whatever that means. We're gonna flip. You could definitely get a much better sear if you do this in a cast iron. Oh well. supposed to be a one pot meal, so my cast iron is nowhere near as big as that pan, so that's the only one I can use. Yeah, it's really good fun, for sure. It's a very tricky, oh no, Fred, there's butter, there's bacon fat all over our floor. I hate cooking meat for this reason. Butter's everywhere. It's very tricky giving people compliments based on their outward appearances, right? Because you may mean well, but it has connotations that trigger different people in different ways and reward certain things that some of us have, or most of us, have no control over. So, very tricky thing. That feels done, so I'm going to pull it. I'm going to let the bigger one go a little bit longer. And I'm going to temp it, just to see if we hit that magical 165. No, I'm not taking any offense at it. I'm also trying to, here's the thing, guys. What you say to other people may or may not hurt them, but what guarantees them getting hurt is that they believe in the verity of what you said. So if they buy into what you said, it may hurt them or it may reward them. So it's really up to that individual to kind of build up their own tolerance and to be honest with themselves. Obviously, if you've seen my latest hour-long video, you know that I've struggled with body image and food and all of that, and it's just like, it's taken years for me to let myself relinquish that aspect and let go of that controlling habit. Okay, so you have nothing to apologize for. Anyway, this is at 140, which is a little bit under. So I'll throw it back in for a little bit more. We got some panko here. Obviously, you can't have chicken parm without the breading, so we're gonna make a panko topping to put on top of the pasta. That's really greasy, Fred. What do I do? We're gonna do this, Fred. We're gonna put a piece of our brown paper bag on the floor and just Let it soak up a little bit. Okay, I do think something is wrong with my thermometer because that chicken breast is definitely done though. Juices are running clear. I don't want to keep cooking it. That was 18 minutes total. Okay, I'm gonna let those rest. For the panko topping, we still have quite a bit of oil in here. I'm going to just go in and see what this does. We may need a little more oil, but maybe we don't. 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Probably should have pulled my spices up beforehand like a professional, but you know. What?
That smells awesome.
I'm glad. We got some everything bagel seasoning. That's 1 tablespoon. Let's see if that's enough. I think I want a little more. I think we also need definitely a little more oil. So let's get a little more oil in there. 1, 2, that's 2 tablespoons. chicken and bacon fond off into these breadcrumbs to make them as flavorful as possible. What else do I need in here? I don't think I'm gonna put in the kosher salt, but I'll put in a little bit of black pepper. For sure. And crushed red pepper flakes. Holy shit, Aaron, you like wiped out the silk chili already. Yeah, you sure do have a problem. Jesus. We just got this. We just got this. You know, I think disordered eating is much more prevalent than we think it is. Which is why I don't understand why it's still such a taboo subject sometimes. Makes no sense. Yum. Yum yum. Oh wow. Bacon fat is amazing. Amazing. I sure am the queen of slow TV. It's called poor editing skills and lack of selectivity. Even in college, I had a problem where all of my professors are like, you have good ideas. You just have too many of these ideas. in the same paper. You literally have no single thesis to concentrate on, which is why this paper got a C plus B minus. Next time, focus on one thesis. And I'm like, how? How? I have all these thoughts in my head. How is it possible for me to just do one thesis? How can I stay on one topic when they are all in my brain? If you think about it, panko topping is kind of just like crushed croutons. Okay, here's our crouton topping, or panko topping rather. Set it aside. And now we shall move on to the tomato sauce, which I wanted to do a more extravagant tomato sauce, but my current manager was like, can you simplify this? So instead of making it from scratch, what we're going to do is doctor up a store-bought marinara sauce, because this is like going back to the foundation of Delish, which is taking shortcuts. I feel like Delish started out almost like a Sandra Lee semi-homemade vibe, where you don't cook everything from scratch, and it's only recently that we started doing that. So going back to our roots here, plopping in a tablespoon more of this, and then I'm going to put in some crushed garlic cloves. I'm going to turn that down to low. Yeah, I know you don't need to doctor Rouse. I only bought Rouse because I was like, I'm going to buy Rouse because it's nice. But in case you're not spending $8 on marinara, because you don't have a corporation paying it for you, then you can doctor it up this way. So this is for the people who refuse to spend an arm and a leg on pre-made marinara. I can't guarantee that all of our viewers will buy Rouse, you know, which is why I'm trying to cover all my bases and making it as delicious as possible. We are going in with 8 cloves of garlic. I remember when I first started working at Delish, I was like, hold up, you guys are only using 2 cloves of garlic? Like, who does that? You use half a head of garlic every time you use garlic. Am I right or am I right? Well, there goes 40 minutes. We certainly didn't finish that on time. That is a huge piece of garlic. That is like 4 cloves in one. I'm gonna say that's 6. I need 2 more cloves. Yep, I know. Maybe we can finish this in an hour? head of garlic. Yeah, Rouse is really high quality, and everyone who can afford it. Rayo's. I'm sorry, guys. Rayo's. Aaron just shouted at me. Italian whole peel tomatoes, olive oil, onions, basil, salt, garlic, black pepper, oregano. Product of Italy, apparently. So yes, that's why it's like $8 a jar. I got this on sale for $6.99. I'm going to add half a teaspoon each of black pepper and crushed red chili pepper flakes for spiciness. Aaron's gonna enjoy this, I hope. Maddie, that made me laugh. I am a jack of all trades. I do what the job requires me to do. I naturally would not be cooking chicken for myself. This is an assignment that I got for work, so it's like once in a blue moon I get to cook with meat. I love that we have the bacon flavor in here, the chicken flavor in here, the breadcrumb and the seasoning flavors in here now. We're infusing it with garlic, more spices, and then we're gonna pop a jar of marinara in there. We're gonna add some water or broth. You can use either. I'm going to use a little bit of better than bouillon chicken and just like mix it in, I guess. I think I'm gonna go about 2 cups of water for the pasta. We'll see. We'll do it by eye. Did you think I was feeding you? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not feeding you. I never buy chicken stock in the carton because I just don't think it's worth it. It's a lot to transport. You're just basically transporting around water. It's a lot for me to carry home. So I just buy the concentrate and I basically brew my own chicken broth for cooking at home. Works out pretty great. ready for the pop? Oh God. Oh, here we go.
Hi. Well, this looks fun already. Looks like it's coming together. Smells amazing. Should we have the pepper in that? Should I slice?
You can bring it to the forefront, show people
Okay.
the plant, show the picking process, yeah?
The picking process. Who am I? Peter Piper? Isn't this beautiful? This was green, and then it turned red when we got back. It turned red while we were gone. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. How do I pick this? Should I cut it or pull it?
You can do either one, man.
Okay. I'm gonna cut it. It's exactly one chili.
Just gonna rinse my jar with my chicken broth. Yo, does anybody else get mad when you buy a box of pasta and it's only 12 ounces instead of a whole pound? That just happened to me today.
You didn't notice?
No, I didn't. That's why I bought 3 boxes instead of 2 because I need to make this recipe twice.
Yeah, when did they start doing this 12
And
ounce bowl?
is it a volume thing? Because some pasta cook out to be like voluminous and bigger than others. But anyway, because I have to make this recipe twice, I bought 3 boxes so that I can make 16 ounces happen. Pretty dumb if you ask me, but
I'm gonna slice off the end and taste it.
okay.
I have no idea how hot this is gonna be. This is just a random pepper that somehow grew from, we didn't even know we had chili seeds. So I'm just gonna do a little bit to taste. It's not hitting me yet. I have bad news, June.
It's not spicy.
This is about the spicy level of 2 bell peppers.
Maybe we picked it too late.
I don't know, but it's beautiful. It's really you should actually taste this. It's really nice flavor, like fruity. Try this little piece.
Do you want a raw pasta? Show people the beautiful
I'm
pasta.
not eating that. I'll show them it, but I'm not gonna eat it. This is for you. This is really, honestly, zero chili.
Did you get to the seeds yet though?
I didn't. I'll try another slice further up. Bigger.
Oh my god, that is so spicy. What the
What?
fuck?
I swear, June, I'm not trying.
That is so spicy. The minute the juice gushed into my mouth. Sorry, I couldn't swallow that.
I wasn't fucking with her. I'm
My
not getting it.
tongue is warm. My tongue is warm.
Okay.
Anyway, this is the cut of pasta that I found. Isn't it beautiful? It's so alien. It looks like a little fishy.
This was really delicious though. Are you getting the fruity notes?
Yeah.
I'm getting a little like grape from it, I think.
Uh-huh, sure you are.
Yeah. Is that actually spicy? Are you serious?
I don't feel very good right now, dude.
Okay.
Okay, that's a pound of pasta going in.
She can't handle the heat, folks.
And I'm actually gonna just this is 2 cups of liquid in here, but I'm gonna gradually add it because I wanna make sure I'm not adding too much liquid because I don't wanna overcook the pasta. I also don't wanna undercook the pasta. So this is where the magic comes in. Testing. Creste di Gallo. You pronounce the L's in Italian?
I don't know. That
It's
always
not
confused me.
Spanish, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. You
Not
can ask me.
Gallo.
I think with double L, you sometimes do Y, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have to make the full batch, especially for things like this, because I have to see how long it takes to cook the whole pot. If you only cook a little bit of the pasta, you won't really get to know how long it takes to come together. So, Okay, I will begin cutting some mozzarella and slicing up our chicken. Aaron, do you want slices of mozz? I'll just give you 2 slices for now. Do you want spices on there or not?
Sure, let's do spices.
No, spices.
I'll get it.
Well, come get it. Yes, it does get slimy-ish, aka the starches kind of wash off into the sauce and make it, you can call it slimy or you can call it creamy. It just depends on how you spin it.
Oh, thank you.
I figured you're gonna be eating something earlier, so I didn't give you too much.
You got it. All good.
You want a tiny bit of mozz? You like it? Oh, okay. You like mozzarella too, Fred? You like mozzarella too? Oh. Is it soft enough for your no TVs? Wow. Tiny cheese. Are you done, Fred? No more? You sure? Last piece. Don't let it go to waste, please. Yeah. Good job, buddy. Okay, pasta's starting to get tender. We might have to add a little more liquid. Yeah, still feels pretty hard. I think 2 cups might be a good call. Fred, let's measure our cheese, see how much we're using. 6 ounces. Rubbery mozz, everyone's favorite. What are you doing, Fred? He's just looking out into nothingness. Wow. Can't let the chicken juices go to waste. taste of pasta. You should be stirring this way more frequently than I am. I'm very distracted. I don't think it's quite cooked all the way through. Maybe because I didn't add all the liquid. Pretty good. I kind of want to add a little bit of sugar in there though. So I will. I don't know if you can see, but Fred's on the bookcase now in the middle shelf. Right there. People freak out when I put sugar in savory shit. I don't know why. Okay, add pasta, stirring, blah 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 blah, remove, fold in half the mozz and parm until melty. Okay, we're gonna fold in half of the parm and half of the mozz until it is melty. Instead of parm, I'm just gonna do some pecorino romano because it's already shredded for me. And that is easier, and I am lazy, and it is late. I think that's about half. We're gonna turn the heat off right before we think the pasta is perfect because carryover heat is real, y'all. Unlike Santa Claus, not real. Carryover heat, real. Gonna wait for some of this to get nice and melty. I also think this recipe took way longer than I anticipated because I'm testing and talking to you guys and I don't have everything prepped, but hopefully when I make it again, it'll be a lot smoother and the process will be a lot faster. Yeah. All right. melty. Sorry. None of you told me that you can't see this shit. You can't see the cheesy poles. Yeah? Okay. After that cheese is nice, gooey, melted. Make it even. We're going to put on the rest of the mozz. Like that. I'm gonna cover it so it melts a little. I'm going to set a timer for 4 minutes, which is how long I think I can take. 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Aaron, what kind of herbs do you want? Basil?
Basil sounds lovely.
My God, my basil is all brown. No. I just bought it today. Sorry, I know I just committed the ultimate sin by leaving my fridge door open for 80,000 years, but my basil is all black. Makes me sad. Okay, after the cheese is melted, we are going to with chicken, parm, panko, bacon, herbs, in that order. 20 seconds left. I don't know about that cholesterol thing. I've always had high cholesterol, maybe in part due to a kidney condition I had growing up. Maybe something's fucked up my cholesterol levels, but I've always had high cholesterol. Okay, grand reveal. Melty. Melty cheese. What did I say? Okay, parm and then panko. I have to take a test photo, which is why I'm being very finicky with how this looks. Don't want it to look too different from your final product. And herbs. Aaron, would you like to look at the final product? You want to look at the final product? 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Oh. Well, I'm going to lick the spatula because why not? That tastes pretty good. Very promising. Yeah, I'm gonna share some with you. Who's coming over? I invited you at the very beginning of the stream. Oh, yum. Rayo's. Rayo's, is that right, Aaron? No response. Very bad idea, because the plate is not stabilized. But I feel like you guys can get a better look of how
Oh my god, this is beautiful, June.
it looks good, Aaron.
Wow.
Tastes
It
pretty good, too.
It really does. This is chicken parm. This looks like beyond chicken parm.
Can I gussy it up before you take it away?
Yes.
I need a shot for my manager to approve this recipe before I shoot it.
For Fred to approve it.
Fred can approve it too,
Is he your
yes.
manager?
Fred is my manager, yes. It comes with everything Italian seasoned panko topping.
Nice.
And it comes with le bacon, if you are lucky enough to get. And I will make sure that you are lucky
This is the
enough
panko.
to get.
Try some.
You don't want to try it on the pasta?
I'm gonna try it like this first. Ooh. I could eat that seasoning as a snack.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to dice up your chili and scatter it about?
Yes, let's scatter it out. Very beautiful, June. A lot going on here. Looks amazing, smells amazing. I'm gonna guess it tastes shitty. Just kidding, I'm sure it's great.
You want the whole chili?
Yeah, it's not very spicy. I'm
Wow.
gonna try a pre-chili bite. And by not very, I mean not spicy.
The bite you gave me did not have any seeds in it. I don't think I can take this. It's already burning my fingers.
I'll manage.
Show the people the beautiful chili that was 6 months growing.
6 months, I'll eat it immediately. Just right now. I feel like the
That is
lighting's,
so spicy. I just licked my finger.
the lighting's always so shit on this. You can't really see
Come
that it
over to
Oh.
the light.
comes across.
Yes.
Amazing work, June. Once again, your brilliance knows no bounds.
My brilliance knows no bounds. Is the pasta al dente still?
Oh, it is, yes.
Is it too al dente?
No, it's perfect.
Okay. For Aaron, perfect al dente is often too al dente for people, I feel. Alright, I guess I will eat a little bit too.
Why are you doing big strips of cuts? What's the thing here?
What?
Why are you doing big strips of oh, it was chicken that night. I couldn't see the slide.
What? Oh, it was big strips of mozz, but it should be melted. Is it not melted?
It's part of it.
Okay. melted.
Yeah.
What's everyone saying? I haven't looked at you in a very long time. Okay, I have some extra panko. That's always good. You want extra to serve the people with. I'm gonna have a little bit of the pasta. Nice and creamy. I'm gonna have a little slice of the chicken. Ooh, cheese pull. Fancy. I'm going to have a lot of this browning basil because it's not gonna be very good very soon. Just eat it like a salad. How much would you pay for that plate?
In New York, $19.
$19 in New York. Wow. Lots of basil in mine. What's Fredster having for dinner? Oh, he had dinner already though. I get to have this though, Fred. I'm sorry. Is this animal abuse by not letting him have it? I'm always doing something wrong, am I not? Mmm. The pasta is perfect. Yum. Ooh. Hmm? You're not interested? What about a little bit of untomatoed chicken? Mmm, yummy. You like chicken? Yes. It's on you now. Yes. Very good, Fred. We're gonna have to cook the chicken breast differently. I think I'm gonna have to have it tomorrow because it got a little tough. Oh. Feels great to have 300. Fred doesn't mind that it's overcooked. Ow. Ow! Jesus Christ, Fred. If you think we're going to brine a piece of chicken breast for a chicken parm pasta recipe on delish.com, you are sorely mistaken, my friend. It is not that kind of a place for the most part. They like to keep it simple, easy, breezy. Maybe she's born with it, maybe it's Maybelline. Who knows? Mmm. Was that good, Fred? Honestly, I like the pasta way more than I like the chicken. Maybe I will have to find a way to jazz up the chicken a little bit. It is a little hard because it's not fried. I also just really don't like meat, guys. But yeah, you saw how I did it. You probably don't need the exact recipe to make it. Hey, Vicky. What a good boy. What a good boy. Pasta is good, Fred. You got a lot of chicken just now. I hope you're not allergic. Mmm. That breadcrumb is so good. Bye, Fred. Yeah, the one pot thing took longer, mainly because I have a lot of components. You can see why my manager was like, maybe you should just use pre-bought marinara sauce. And I was like, okay, fine. Boop. Are you sick and tired of me, Fred? Oh, I would like more of this pasta, please. Aaron, how's your food?
Best chicken parm I've ever had.
It is not the best chicken parm you've ever had.
I don't order much chicken parm.
Yeah, you don't eat much chicken parm. It is pretty good, though. Ooh. I don't want that much cheese. It will just turn into farts later for me, so. I do like meat once in a while. I feel like my body does yearn for it from time to time. It's just like, please, I need animal, and I'm sorry you're gonna kill something for it, but I need it. And it's those times when I'm like, yes, I will feed you this thing, because you asked me nicely. Back to dinner time with Fred. It's mostly pasta.
Oh, I guess I did it.
Mmm. Cheese is good, Fred. Cheese is good. Were there any questions that I ignored you guys earlier because I was too preoccupied? Oh, I have a question. After you guys have seen the edited videos, is there one that you prefer more? Or not prefer, but is there one that you enjoy seeing more? Like, do you enjoy the lives more? Because I do feel like, because I spent so many months doing only lives, a lot of my audience really enjoys the lives. I haven't had much Moroccan food and I would love to have. I don't think I want to shave my head again. I want to grow it out. Do you think this would be 4 servings or 6 servings? It's very large servings. I agree. 6 servings, yeah. This is the difficulty of writing recipes and giving people yields, because it's like, do you have 4 really hungry people or do you have 6 people who eat a moderately small portion? It's really hard to judge. Yeah, amazing. You have Rayo's, and you have cheese, and you have a shit ton of garlic. So you simply cannot go wrong with this combination, guys. Where do I put the leftovers, dude? I think I'm gonna keep the chicken breasts in a separate container and the pasta in a container. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. Wow, what is that sound? Do you guys hear it? That is an annoying sound. It's like a constant whining coming from outside. I hate that sound so bad. Yo, this definitely has to be 6 servings. Humongous. How's dinner, friend? And by dinner, I mean watching me eat. Aaron, how much more do you want? Okay. Just pasta or with chicken too? Are you done? Can I serve you more? Thank you. Wee wee wee. Do you want some spicy peppers on it? Spicy. Come. It is ready for you to be handling it. Oh god, I just got so full. I also ate a shit ton of sticky rice before I started cooking this. Squish, squish, squish. That's all the content I have for you guys. I'm just gonna sit here with Fred and his little dangly tail. Dangly tail. Dangly. Okay. And I'm going to enjoy my most favorite part of any single cooking experience, which is eating out of the pot. Everything that's stuck to the sides. This is kind of like, you know how I like to eat bones? How I like to chew on bones? Well, this is kind of like the bones of a pot. Do you like how it smells? It has garlic and onions in it, I'm sorry. Yes, Aaron also hates teeth on silverware. He hates the sound of metal hitting teeth. He can't stand it. I don't know what Galanhada is. What is it? Oh, a serving of pasta is always less than what you want to eat. Let's be honest, those serving sizes, not made for Americans. I love the pasta. You really can't go wrong with cheese and garlic and sauce. The chicken needs a little more help. I think tomorrow I'm gonna have to jazz it up a little bit. I also think I have to have it, cook it, when it's thinner so that we don't overcook the outside. The smaller breast was way more juicy. I think the big breast is really just not conducive to cooking whole. So I'll have to rethink that. Otherwise, acceptable. Did you have enough chicken? I would feed you this too, but you can't have it, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't want to kill ya. I feel like I'm triggering some people's misphonias. Or is that what you call it? When you're highly sensitive to certain noises. I feel like metal on metal is a very particular sound that not a lot of people like. Why am I confusing you? Is it because I'm using metal on metal? So many people have written into me saying I shouldn't use metal on metal. But I think that's only when it's non-stick. I don't know, Rudy, do you annoy me? I don't actually pay enough attention to these lives. I don't think there's a single person who annoys me. I think it's fascinating when, well, Fred doesn't like that sound. I think it's fascinating when people write in different opinions of me. I think if I ever got too much for me, I would just stop doing the lives, right? Ooh, it's time to do la dishes. La dishes. I don't really pay attention to movies coming out because I don't really like going to movie theaters. So I only watch them when they're like streaming. Ripping labels off of jars. Rouse is really good. If you just soak it overnight, it'll come right off. For other more sticky residue types, you're gonna need to put some sort of like a... I used to put baking soda and cooking oil together into a paste. You can rub it on there, and then you can use a scrubby to help you abrasive it off. Some people also use peanut butter. Peanut butter works too, but who wants to sacrifice peanut butter on a stupid label? Not I. You will never catch me doing that. No, no, no. Ugh, my tomato heartburn is coming. I can feel it. Worth it though. Bye, Sugar Skulls. Thanks for appreciating.
Beautiful, June. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. How does
Thank
it feel
everyone.
to eat some meat?
How does it feel to eat meat?
Yeah.
Great. I love meat.
Can you save some of those for me? I need it for recipes this week.
One big meat one.
I fed Fred some chicken and he almost gnawed my fingers off.
Did you feed it from your hand?
Yes.
Well, that'll do it.
Yes, Dr. J is back, and I think she's healthy, but it sounds like she went through some rough times. So, but she's alive. Hi, Kathy. Now I feel like I need some vegetables, y'all. Rough. Oh, by the way, I also have to develop a red lentil soup this week. So if you guys have any flavor combos you really like with red lentils, let me know. I'm thinking about taking it into a coconut curry direction, and I'm thinking about making a little like mint cashew dukkha to go on top. It's basically like a little kind of a crushed nutty spice mix. Sumac, interesting. Huh. Sorry, Fred. Woo. Apologies to all of you, and especially to Fred. I hope you saw that escape. I'm sorry, Fred. I'm sorry, but here, I won't put it there again. I'm sorry, it doesn't fit. Oh my god, look at the baby boy on the shelf right there. Traumatized by me again. I'm sorry, Fred. favorite way to wash jars is put in a little dish soap, put in like 2 tablespoons of water, and just shake it. And most of the time you get really 90% of all the grease out in this shake, and then I pour it straight into another dish that needs to be washed. So that way I don't have to reuse the soap again. And as I pour it out, I like to run my fingers along the edge so that I get some of the soapy water along the edge where some of the residue is trapped and the remaining oiliness is. And that's how I wash my jars. I pour some of it onto the lid, get the lid nice and washed. Now, I'm not gonna steal your lentil recipe. Just wondering about your favorite flavor combos for red lentils. I still have to do my job. I can't just plagiarize. Even though, did you know recipes can't be copyrighted? Very strange. Fred is not very smart, Julie. I've learned this. He seems like a smart boy sometimes, and I feel like he understands what I say to him sometimes. But then other times, I see him and I'm just like, wow, you are dumb. Good thing I like dumb things, though. Ooh, salted egg yolk, yes. Tahini in my lentils, ooh, very good. Yes, I'm putting ginger in for sure. Cheese, possibly the worst thing to wash. It gets on your sponge, coats it so that all your scrubbies get matted out, and then you can't get it off with anything. Cheese, the bane of my dish cleaning existence. The worst substance known to a hand washer. Ooh, cheese with flaky salt, you fancy. Yeah, I know you meant using flaky salt to clean the cheese pull. Who's got money to use fucking flaky salt to clean dishes? Girlfriend, that shit is expensive. By the way, I would just like to reiterate right now because I feel like some people think because I seem really friendly and open to like talking with internet strangers that I will always reply to their DMs. And I would just like to say that's not the case. And it doesn't mean that I hate you. It just means that I don't have the mental bandwidth to like respond to everyone. So even if you're asking me out of, you know, really kind wishes of how I'm doing, sometimes I don't respond because, guys, I'm just tired. I appreciate you asking, but I don't have the energy to even emoji back sometimes, you know? So just like, don't take it personally, okay? If I don't respond, it's about me, not about you. I get so many different kinds of messages on Instagram, and I really do enjoy them. Even the trolls, and even the critiques, and even the hate mail. But like, I don't have the time, guys. Managing a social media presence is a job in and of itself. It's like work at a certain point. Can you imagine if all the people that dwell on the internet treat you as if you are their friend? And there's only one of you, but like countless numbers of them. It's a lot. It's a lot, guys. It's very interesting to me. I always wonder what the overlap between my Instagram crowd is versus my YouTube crowd, because I don't quite think everyone who follows me on one platform follows me on the other, and I feel like they're getting slightly different variations of who I am. Obviously, I present differently on different platforms. Ooh, wire scrubby things. Okay. Yeah, thank goodness you will never know me too, because woo, I can be a bitch sometimes. If you think you've seen me be bitchy here, you've not seen a tenth of it. So here's what I do with jars like Rouse. I put it in a large pot of water that fits, and I cover the label portion with enough water, and I just let it soak. And the next morning, if the label hasn't fallen off by itself, you can probably just use the label to like the remaining pieces that are stuck. Rouse is very easy to delabel. Rayos, I'm sorry. Why don't they spell it with like more, I don't know, man, Rayos. I feel like they need a dash and an H after the O. R-A-O-H. Aaron feels very strongly that I pronounced this correctly. What can I eat? I'm gonna have some of these grapes, these muscadine grapes, and these are the two little tangerine mandarin things that I stole from the airport lounge. I like to pick the muscadine grapes that are like soft-ish. They kind of start feeling rubbery. That's when you know they start getting sweet. Has Fred recovered? I don't know. Should we go check on him? Should we go see how he's doing? Do you think Fred needs some therapy? Hello, Beijing. Wow, early morning. Hi, Fred. I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm sorry I scared you. I have come to make peace with grapes that you don't want to eat. Would you like some? Are you intrigued? Aaron insisted that we clear off this middle shelf for him because he thought he would like it on a taller surface. I think he does.
Nice. Oh, yeah, I got a trim too.
I don't think you can eat grapes, but you can smell it.
If I like it. That's the only one I actually want. It's the only Pokemon I have.
No thanks, he says.
If I don't know what else was evil, that's good.
Weather in New York City is nice. It's kind of like summery, autumny. Takes turns. Okay, I feel a lot better now that I have one recipe developed for this week. I feel a little less frantic. I have so many meetings, y'all.
You did really well in that one game.
It is overwhelming. And after having 2 whole weeks away from work, I truly did not want to come back.
It's got nice teeth. Very good.
Gray Hightower, where do you live? I need to go visit.
Those places.
I usually have to develop 2 per week, and then I have to shoot about 4 videos a week at home.
Shit.
2 of which will be videos for the ones that I develop,
The next thing raised up in 5 seconds.
and 2 of which will be pre-existing recipes that don't have videos yet. Yes, teleport yourself here. I will share these beautiful gems with you.
Should I jump over?
I don't know if you guys saw, but when we were in LA, a viewer reached out to us when he saw Aaron's Instagram story. We were at a restaurant called Chengdu Taste, and he was like, "You're in my neighborhood. Can I come say hi?" And we were like, "Sure." And I even told Aaron to tell him that he should come help us eat because we had so many food locations we wanted to hit up, and like obviously every time you order something,
She's talking about when the family Oculus.
you have to finish it. And we were like, we don't have stomach to finish it. So he came over and we ate the food. He brought me some cookies. Ooh, let me show you these. I'll taste them later. But he gave me these House of Pulverone. And I believe I saw these cookies for sale and they were ridiculously expensive, like $15 for a pack of 10 or something. And I was like, no, thank you. But he got me one of each flavor, ube, crisp rice, and cookies and cream. So looking forward to tasting that. And he was so nice. He had a car, obviously everybody who lives in LA does. And he just proceeded to drive us around for the next, I don't know, 5-6 hours. He took us all over. Which was the neighborhood that Chengdu Taste was in?
Pasadena and something with an A.
We went to Alhambra
Alhambra, that's it.
for Chengdu Taste, and then he drove us around the neighboring areas, one of which was Pasadena, which was where I found my overalls. Bye, Freddie. And then we had dinner together with our friend Chris, also known as Wander Sauce on Instagram if you want to follow him. He eats everywhere, and a lot of our favorite food places are actually his recommendations. Chris has really amazing taste. And Chris is also a Instagram friend. We actually connected with Chris because one of Aaron's friends followed Chris on Instagram, and then we started following Chris on Instagram, and then we saw that he was eating at a lot of places in Queens, and I was like, where do you live? Like, he was like, I live in Queens. He's no longer in Queens, but he used to be in Queens. So we became food buddies, and it was really nice to see him again. The last time we saw Chris was in Las Vegas, right before the pandemic shut everything down, so it felt like a nice little reunion. But yeah, if I'm in your area, reach out. Maybe we'll have a meal together. Hello, Life in Haiti with Marie. These grapes are delicious. Effie Traveler, are you a Queens resident, or are you just saying you would like to try it one day? I want to go to DC. I want to check out the Ethiopian food scene in DC.
Nando's. Cheeky Nando's.
Nando's is not. Is Nando's Ethiopian? Aaron is obsessed with Nando's.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I don't know what food I'll have next Friday because I'll be away in the Hamptons next Monday through Wednesday
The Hampton.
for a food event. If I get my PCR test done, which I'm having trouble locating. I don't know where they have PCR tests. But next week will be a weird week for me. September, all of September is a weird week. I won't come to Kansas, Linda. I thought you wanted me to come to Kansas. City MD has PCRs. Okay. Good to know. I'm done. I guess I'll log off now. I've run out of content for everyone. I also have to clean my stove just so I can muck it up again tomorrow. The cycles of life. But yeah, for folks who came in late and were wondering what the cut of pasta I used was, is this one. Fun shape. Capiche! Everyone, have a great week. I'll see you when I see you. None of us know when that is, but hopefully sometime. Thanks for tuning in.